Hello everyone, welcome to this tropical update. Before we get into the video, I'd like to make it clear that I'm not a meteorologist. Opinions shared are mine and are not official. It should not be taken as official. Firstly, I would like to apologize for not updating on this storm sooner, as I could not find the time to do so. However, I am here now to update on the storm's current intensity, and we can see that the storm is clearly stronger from what it was previously, where we can see colder convection wrapping around the eye, which is a bit irregular in shape, although it is becoming more defined as the storm strengthens. The storm is also becoming more symmetrical, and we can see that there is a strong band here that connects to the north of the storm. This band is more defined, and this is a sign that the storm is healthy. However, this is not an ideal look for the cyclone convective-wise, as normally you would want the colder convection focused in the core of the storm. However, most of the convective activity is displaced from the core and is mostly firing in this band. Some of that convection is diminishing somewhat as convective favorability decreases, but right now this is not the best look for the storm. The other thing we can see is that there is some moderate shear affecting the cyclone. And we can see this where towards the east, outflow does extend pretty far from the center, but towards the west this isn't the case, where it struggles to go far, and some of that even is getting pushed back towards the center. The storm is strengthening anyway, and we do have a plane in there right now measuring the cyclone's current intensity. And the plane has found out that the storm has strengthened from what it was this morning, with winds to about 125 miles per hour, which is just below Category 4 intensity. And the pressure is also dropping at a fast pace of about 2 millibars an hour. Right now, the latest drop sonde indicates that the surface pressure is about 950 millibars. We can see this on the National Hurricane Center's forecast cone, where as the storm is moving away from the Turks and Caicos Islands, we do have a hurricane warning and tropical storm warnings in effect, and we do have a tropical storm watch in effect for Bermuda. Right now, the storm is below Category 4 intensity, but the storm is likely to strengthen to a Category 4 later tonight and continue strengthening as it goes northeast. Eventually, the storm should take a halt in intensification, and it should pass near the island of Bermuda as a low-end Category 4 hurricane or a high-end Category 3 hurricane. Now, we can see that the center of the cyclone does remain displaced from the island, and it doesn't go directly over it. But this does not matter as we go further into this model, where even though the center of the storm is about 150 kilometers away from the island, the hurricane force wind field is heavily east-weighted, and the island does find itself within that wind field. Additionally, with the hurricane force winds, we can see that onwards flow from the cyclone will cause onshore flow, inducing storm surge and swells. Looking away from Bermuda, outwards of the 3-day period, we can see that there is strong consensus for the storm to reach a rather low pressure, which is, well, not rather low, this is actually a really low pressure for this latitude, for a tropical cyclone, about right here, where it should be a strong hurricane still, likely still a major hurricane, although weakening significantly. We can see that a lot of the ensembles favor a strong landfall pressure, though likely as a non-tropical cyclone, along eastern Nova Scotia. Now, tropical or non-tropical, this does not matter, as hurricane conditions are going to occur, most likely, in that area along Atlantic Canada. We can see this taken note of in the key messages, where the National Hurricane Center writes, excuse me, you can't see the white marker, where the National Hurricane Center writes, Fiona is expected to affect portions of Atlantic Canada as a powerful hurricane-force cyclone late Friday and Saturday, and could produce significant impacts from high winds, storm surge, and heavy rainfall. Interests in these areas should closely monitor the progress of Fiona and updates to the forecast. Now that is all I have for today, and for the best information, please consult the National or Canadian Hurricane Centers for the best information regarding your area and what you can expect. Thank you all for watching. Have a good rest of your day.